As he came to the great curve, Tootle looked across the meadow. It was full of buttercups. "It's like a big yellow carpet. How I should like to play in them and hold one under my searchlight to see if I like butter," thought Tootle. "But no, I am going to be a flyer, and I must practice staying on the rails no matter what." Tootle clicked and clacked around the great curve. His wheels began to say over and over again, "Do you like butter? Do you?" "I don't know," said Tootle crossly, "but I'm going to find out." He stopped much faster than any good flyer ever does, unless he is stopping for a red flag waving. He hopped off the tracks and bumped along the meadow to the yellow buttercups. "What fun!" said Tootle, and he danced around and held one of the buttercups under his searchlight. "I do like butter!" cried Tootle. "I do!" At last the sun began to go down, and it was time to hurry to the roadhouse. That evening, while the chief oiler was playing checkers with old Bill, he said, "It's queer, it's very queer, but I found grass between Tootle's front wheels today." Said Bill. "There must be grass growing on the tracks." "Not on our tracks," said the day watchman, who spent his days watching the tracks and his nights watching Bill and the chief oiler play checkers. Bill's face was stern. "Tootle knows he must get 100 A+ in staying on the rails no matter what, if he's going to be a flyer." Next day Tootle played all day in the meadow. He watched a green frog, and he made a daisy chain. Little green frog, his little daisy chain. He found a rain barrel, and he said softly, "Toot, toot." "Toot, toot," shouted the barrel. "Why, I sound like a flyer already," cried Tootle. That night the first assistant oiler said he had found a daisy in Tootle's bell. The day after that, the second assistant oiler said that he had found hollyhock flowers floating in Tootle's 8 bowls of soup. There's Tootle, playing in the meadow, the little froggy and the butterflies. And then the mayor himself said that he had seen Tootle chasing butterflies in the meadow. The mayor himself said that Tootle had looked very silly, too. When the mayor himself left the lower train switch school for locomotives, he laughed all the way to the village. Bill's plan was surely put Tootle back on the track, he chuckled. Bill ran from one store to the next, buying 10 yards of this and 20 yards of that, and all you have of the other. The chief oiler and the first, second, and third assistant oilers were hammering and sawing instead of oiling and polishing. And Tootle? Well, Tootle was in the meadow watching the butterflies flying and wishing he could dip and soar as they did.